Hey Stampers, it's Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Happy New Year! Are we ready to kick off 2020 or what? Well, I have a fantastic suite of products to share with you today. I can't hardly wait to get started. This is all part of the Stamping Society blog hop. So you're going to be able to hop from blog to blog today to see some fantastic ideas using the Peaceful Poppies suite. This is the designer series paper that goes with it. This suite of products, designer series paper, included all goes live in our Occasions mini catalog on Friday. I almost said Thursday. On Friday, January 3rd, you'll be able to get your hands on this or at least order it. I'm super excited about this new, I was looking for my catalog. Here it is. I'm super excited about this new Occasions catalog because it is delicious. And don't forget to hop along on the blog hop after you've watched the video. This is my Wednesday tip video incorporated also. I'm going to give you some great ideas for embossing and also to use with your ribbon. There's some really cool 1/4 inch seam binding ribbon that we're going to play with in the cards that we're making. And I also have an online class coming out using the Peaceful Poppies suite of products you're going to want to check out. I'll give you all the details in the video. Let's get this thing flipped around and start stamping. So like I said, this suite of products has 2 stamp sets or 2 bundles. We've got the painted labels dies that go along with the painted poppies, and you can see these gorgeous images with these fabulous elements of dies, right? Then the suite also has the Poppy Moments, which are all these flowers, and the Peaceful Moment stamp set. So you can get this together as a bundle for 10% discount, or you can get this together as a bundle for the 10% discount, or you can buy all of it, and I'm going to be throwing in a free punch. You're going to find all of that information that goes along with my online class on my blog. The link for the blog is under this YouTube video if you're not there already watching the video. So under the video it says see more. If you click on that, there's links to my store and my blog and all kinds of places, but you're going to find a link back to the direct blog post that has all the information in it about my online classes. So for today, I'm going to be using these beautiful Peaceful Poppy elements. Now remember, these are not available until January 3rd. That's when our Occasions mini catalog goes live. So in here you get 2 sheets of each of these elements. These are die cut flowers. We're going to be using those, and you can see that I have been busy. I have been making swap cards like a crazy person because it is swap season for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators across the globe. You get all of these elements. You've got some strips here, some tags that punch out, some circles, and these are beautiful. They're embossed with a black foil. And then you get these vellum die cuts, and these just pop right out. There are 2 sheets in each package, and what is this? Watercolor embossed images, and I hope you can see that these are embossed with white, so you can paint them, you can sponge them, you can do whatever you want with them. Today I'm going to be showing you a technique, and we're going to use this banner. So let me set these aside. I'm going to bring in my piercing mat here. I just have this covered with a piece of printer weight paper. I've also got Versamark ink, the thank you stamp from the Peaceful Moments, Peaceful Moments that I love all the fonts in here. You guys know I'm a font girl. I'm going to come in with my embossing buddy first, and this just helps keep the powder from the embossing where I stamp the image so it doesn't stick all over the place. We're going to use Versamark ink, and I'm going to stamp the thank you down here on the end of this banner. Close up your ink pad so you don't spill embossing powder in it. And then I like to kind of give it a little flick that gets off any of those little extras. Now, if you find that you do have extras, little hitchhikers, if you will, I have a really tiny little brush that I can come in and dust away at any of those little hitchhikers. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Put your lid on the correct way. All right, now I'm going to heat set this quick. Anytime you're embossing, you want to tip this in the light and make sure that everything looks glossy and not dull. If it still looks dull, you need to hit it again with the heat tool because it's not done. You haven't embossed it all the way. All right, my technique comes in with, I was using some layers of the gorgeous Designer Series paper. And I wanted my embossing powder to match some of the colors in here. So I thought, gosh, I wish I had some Poppy Parade embossing powder. And of course I don't, because we don't have that. Or perhaps some gorgeous grape or some granny apple green. And that's where my idea came in. I'm going to take one of the Stampin' Blend alcohol markers and I am going to change the color of my white embossed image. And because these are alcohol markers, you can color right over top of your white embossing powder with any of them and make it any color that you happen to have in your library of Stampin' Blend markers. And this will dry on here and not come off. If you use a regular marker, this is a non-porous, what am I trying to say? It's a non-porous surface, there we go. And a regular marker would wipe right off of it. Because this is an alcohol marker, it won't wipe off. It'll stay here permanently. And what do you think? I think I missed a little bit right there. Now, I tried with the Poppy Parade, just kind of coloring over the whole thing. And because this label is fairly light, it's a lighter black color than a real deep black. You could see the scribble marks. I didn't like that. So just coloring over the embossed part of this was pretty simple, right? Okay, do you want to see the rest of the card that I'm making? I've actually got 2 tips for you today. Let me see. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. Also included in this suite of products is this beautiful 1/4 inch seam binding ribbon. And this is just like all the other seam bindings that we have or have had in the past. But I'm going to take my Stampin' Right alcohol marker. I shouldn't say Stampin' Right. My Stampin' Blend alcohol marker. And I'm going to color whatever color, again, you would like. Now, I'm making black ribbon. I actually wanted to make granny apple green ribbon, but I'm going to finish this out because I've got another card that I can use this on. And let's see. Make sure I've got enough here. I want the ribbon to go across. And then I want to tie a little faux bow or a knot on the end of it. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit more. Make sure you're snapping those lids back on to your markers. You don't want them to dry out. They are alcohol based, so they dry fairly quickly. What I did want to do here was try the granny apple green because I haven't done that yet with the ribbon. Oh my gosh, look how vibrant that is. So you're just going to color as much ribbon as you need. This dries super, super fast. Where'd that black one go? I'll see how much I needed for that. That'll be a good measure of what I need for this one also. Okay, look at that. So we've made our own black ribbon and our own green ribbon. We have colored embossing, white embossing, any color we want. And that's your tip for today. What a great way to use your white embossing powder, your Stampin' Blend markers. Now the sky's the limit on your colors, right? As long as you have a marker, you can make a color. Okay, let's finish up our cards here. I'm going to do this one first because I haven't made this one yet. I've got several different ones to show you. This is a piece of designer series paper. It is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. And I am mounting it on a 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece of basic black. Now you're always going to find all the measurements for all of the cards that I make. I said a lot of alls there, didn't I? On my blog. And again, you can find the exact blog posts under the YouTube video if you're not watching this from my blog. There's a little see more button under the video. When you click on that, it opens up all my information. And you can go right directly to this blog post and find all the dimensions and still photos in one place, as well as a few instructions. If you don't want to watch the video over again, you'll have some written instructions. It's just kind of a nicer way to not have to, you know, fast forward and rewind on the video constantly to recreate things. Okay. You're also going to find a complete shopping list underneath the video on YouTube and also on my blog. So it's easy for you to go shop if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I would love to earn your business. Here, I'm going to put this one together too as long as we're working. I don't have a label for the front of it, but as long as, oh, this piece of black is not cut to the right amount. Hang on. Now, this is part of the Stamping Society blog hop. Did you see where that black ribbon went? I must have caught it on my elbow. Here it is. And with the Stamping Society blog hop, there are 6 different demonstrators from all over the world, 1 in each country, and, or I should say 1 in a different country. We have 1 for each country. That's what I meant to say. And we also provide you with a tutorial that is exclusive. So while we have a blog hop and we're showing you projects made with the Peaceful Poppies suite, there's also a whole other set of tutorials that are kept private. And when you place an order with me, I give you that tutorial for free. Now, if you're a demonstrator, and you definitely want to be ordering through yourself, right? You can purchase the tutorial from me for $7, and that link is also underneath the video. You can go right to my blog, and you'll find a PayPal button there where you can order the tutorial with each one has an exclusive video that goes with the project, and there are usually 6 of them. So far every month there's been 6. Whoops, that didn't cut all the way. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So I just made black ribbon, and I made granny apple green ribbon out of white ribbon. So again, that opens up a whole new world for you. I highly suggest you get some of this 1/4 inch seam binding because it's super nice. It dries really quickly when you use the alcohol markers with it. Now let's finish our card up. We have these black dimensionals, and I really do love these. I'm pretty sure these carried over. They were in our holiday mini catalog, and I'm pretty sure I saw that they were carrying over. I was going to double check that before I came on here, and I kind of forgot, but I'm pretty sure they are. If they aren't, when I edit the video, I'll let you know. But, and I'll apologize profusely, but I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, I make some mistakes. Okay, here comes our little banner. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so far. And then I wanted to grab these elements. And I decided that I was going to grab one of these dies. Oops, I just popped out the other flowers. Isn't that pretty? It's just really simple. It's very high quality, meaning that it's not really, I mean, if you bent it, you could bend it, but it's very strong and sturdy. I'm just going to put this right on the front of the card. It matches the Poppy Parade poppies that are on the designer series paper. And then I have a piece of our Whisper White thick cardstock. I'm going to burnish that edge good. And the black that's under here is just really going to make this pop. Oh, before I forget too, on Wednesdays, to go along with my tip, my Wednesday tip of the week, I also have a joke on my blog. Sometimes it's a groaner, sometimes it's pretty funny, sometimes it's just silly, but almost every time you're gonna get a good giggle from it. And I think we need to laugh more, right? Okay, check this out. We've got this one. I use Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blend alcohol marker with the ribbon and the embossing. This one I used Poppy Parade, and I used black on the ribbon here, and one of the other elements from the Poppy Elements. Isn't that pretty? And then here's another one that I made, okay, using this pretty little flower. Here's another one using the same flower that I used on the gorgeous grape designer paper. Let's see. This flower is a little bit different than this flower. They kind of look the same, but we've got the small one and the large one, and then the large one and the small one. So it is swap season for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators across the world, and I have been busy making swaps like a madman. So I've got a whole bunch of these cards. They're going out in the mail, and I can't wait to see what I get back with the Poppies. So remember, click right up here. That's going to take you to my blog. You're going to find an online ordering button in the right-hand column. Here's my monthly host code. Please use that if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up. I definitely want you to have those. You can always find my blog right here. Make sure you click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. I also have a Facebook Live that I do every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. You can find my Facebook page at A Stamp Above Your Creative Coach on Facebook. And please, please, please share my video. That helps me out so much. If you just click on that share button, ring that bell, give me a thumbs up, all of that stuff is important. Make sure you continue on the blog, hop. You want to see what everybody else from the Stamping Society made using the Peaceful Poppies suite of products. I think you're going to love it. And remember, you can get that tutorial for free when you place an order through me. Or if you want to pay for it, it's $7, and you'll find that PayPal button on my blog. If you're going to my blog later, in the right-hand column is an online class button. You'll find all of my online classes available right there. So make sure you check those out. I've got some fantastic stuff there. And I want to let you know, I am doing an online class with this whole suite of products. Now, all the details are going to be in that online class button on the right-hand column. I don't have them up as of the taping of this video, but you will get the online class for free when you purchase a bundle of products from me. They're going to be listed underneath the online class. If you purchase the bundle of both bundles of products, both of these stamp sets and dies, along with the suite, which is the designer series paper, the elements, the ribbon. Oh, and there's some sequins. These are gorgeous too, you guys. Some of them are flowers. Some of them are just regular sequins. Some of them are flowers. Look how pretty they are. And of course, they match the paper. You're going to find all the details about the online class and getting it for free and what you need to order to qualify for that on my blog in that online class button on the right-hand column. So make sure you check that out. I don't want anybody to miss out on anything. Also, make sure you're reading the details under the online classes, because some people are thinking that my online classes with the pre-cut cardstock pack include designer series paper, and it specifically says they do not. And I always say that in my videos because I don't want anybody to be misled. You have to have these products, the stamp set, the dies, to be able to do the online classes. And that also includes the designer series paper if it's not included in the bundle of products or you didn't order the bundle of products from me. So just so we keep everything on the up and up, I want to make sure that you're very informed about what you're getting. So always make sure you read through those details. There usually aren't many, so it's not too tricky. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I always appreciate your comments under the videos, also on my blog. And Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. This is a great way to kick off 2020, right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.